The prison guard jumped back in shock when he saw what was happening. The captain, standing nearby, was completely confused. But when he walked over to see, he was just as stunned. The new inmate immediately showed the old man who was in charge. He said the top bunk was his, but the old man argued it was first come, first served. The man didn't care and kicked the bed frame, knocking the old man's head. That was when the old man became his first subordinate. The man then asked him who the top dog in the prison was. The old man pointed out a few different gangs, but the strongest was a black guy choking another inmate. The man decided he wanted to test him. The black guy, seeing the man's small frame, didn't think he needed to fight. He sent his underlings to do the job, but the man was quick and agile, taking them all down in no time. When the black gang leader saw the man coming toward him, he started to get nervous. Before he could make a move, the man punched him so hard, he lost all his teeth. From that moment on, the man became famous in the prison. Even the warden started treating him with respect, offering him cigars and tea. The man was confused by this treatment. It turned out the warden knew the man used to be a developer with plenty of connections and resources. He wanted the man to help him shut down the prison and turn the land into a real estate project. The man agreed. After that, the man's life in prison became much more luxurious. He even got special permission to see his wife. Eventually, he grew tired of all the violence. One day, he gathered all the inmates in the yard and set new rules. He told them no more violence, everyone had to get along. Anyone who disagreed could challenge him one-on-one. But the man knew just ordering people around wouldn't earn their respect. So, he arranged a peace deal between the black and white gang leaders and held parties. Thanks to his efforts, the prison became much more peaceful. Even when white and black inmates bumped into each other, they apologized. This made the warden nervous, though. With everything going so smoothly, his plans couldn't move forward. So, he called the man in and threatened that if his plan failed, the man's sentence would be extended. To get out and see his wife, the man reluctantly agreed. He called everyone together again and told them he wouldn't interfere with any future fights. The warden watched, satisfied, as the inmates started fighting again. Then, on the day the inspection team arrived, the man, remembering the peaceful atmosphere with his fellow inmates, decided to save them. Meanwhile, the warden handed out knives and clubs to the prisoners and split them into two groups, telling them to gather in the yard. He had snipers ready to shoot anyone who led a riot. His perfect plan to close the prison was almost complete. But then, the man's first subordinate turned on the speakers. Everyone froze, staring at what was happening. Under the man's influence, the inmates had stopped craving violence. Instead, they all started dancing to the music.